Hi, guys, and a warm and loving welcome on the Violet Light channel. I hope that you guys are all doing very well and are in good spirits and that everything is going perfectly. Okay, guys, and thank you so much for stopping by and for sharing your energy over here and for tuning in. It's always such a blessing to have people here, and you also help out. So, thank you so much for that as well. Okay, guys, so for this reading, we are just getting general messages about what it is that we need at this moment in time, some kind of information that we need. If there's maybe something on your mind, that you maybe want some guidance or information about, you can also focus your intent and ask for messages about that situation or person or relationship, whatever the case might be. So for today we have three shells over here, so you can choose a shell that you feel drawn to. For pile number one, we have this shell, and then for pile number two, we have the abalone shell. And then for pile number three over here, we have this shell over here. Okay, guys, so just take a moment, connect to your intuition, to that all inner knowing, and just feel where your energy feels drawn towards. If your energy feels drawn to one of the piles, it means that there will be a message in that pile for you. But these are collective readings, so only take what resonates and let the rest go. Okay, guys, I will go ahead with pile number one. Hi, guys, and welcome to everybody that chose pile number one with this beautiful shell over here. Welcome to your reading, guys. Okay, guys, so let's get into your reading. So let's just see the cards first. So you guys have a card over here with Eagle, see from a higher perspective. So let's start with this one. Oh dear. And as well, this one together, as they have very similar meanings with the air guardian and shift your perception. Okay, guys, so just the overall message, just the feel of the message between these two cards is really about, you kind of shifting the way that you view something and the way that you think of something. So this is literally about shifting your energy about a certain situation, relationship, whatever it is, in the way that you view it and the way that you see it. Okay, so that is the first message that's coming in. We are going to get into details further along the way as well. We also have this card New Life with Divine Mother over here, which is basically telling us that there's a lot of new life and a lot of new opportunities available for you at this moment in time. Then we also have the healing card over here. Bless all in need of healing, hope, and love. Spirit, grant us strength and wisdom. Guide us to the path of wellness. Okay, guys, so let's start over here with this energy. The air guardian, shift your perception. Okay, so with this energy, this is literally telling us that there are certain things on a mental level that is going on within our minds that is not serving us currently. So right now you have to really go within and see, where are your thoughts directed at? Where are you having negative thoughts about a certain situation? Very often we are unaware most of the time what we are thinking about. So you can use certain methods to just focus more on your thoughts. We can use methods like spending time in meditation, so that we become aware, more aware of our being and more aware of what is going on within our thoughts. Very often, if we have situations in life and we feel, it is not going exactly the way that we want it to go, very often we can be more focused on that. For example, let's just use a normal example. For example, if you are unemployed and you are looking for a job, and maybe it takes a long time to get a job, very often we can become very much focused more upon not getting a job. For example, I can think, oh no, I never get a job. I send out all my CVs, this doesn't happen. And we can focus more on that energy of not having. And where spirit is telling you this has such a major effect on what you are attracting in your life now. Spirit is saying you need to focus on your thoughts now, because there is something going on in your thoughts that is not serving you. So change your thoughts, change your perception about things. How are you viewing certain things? Because if you can change your thoughts around certain things, you can attract different realities. So also just in life, whatever you are thinking about, take some time and think about how you are seeing this situation. Is this really the truth of the situation? Because very often we can have a situation in our life and we see it from our own perception. And very often, if we can just shift things and just see it from a different point of view, it will change and we will understand it better, or just get more information. Really, very often we can be so set on our thoughts and the way that we feel or think about something, that there can be a whole nother way of viewing it. And if we can tune into that energy, things will shift. And I also just want to mention with the eagle energy over here, what is an eagle? An eagle is a bird that flies very high and it sees everything. So again, this can be that indication that maybe there's something going on within your life. And if you just change the way you view it, the way that you see it, and the way you think about it, so many changes can come from that. This card, see from a higher perspective. So again, this is that energy of just changing the way you are viewing something, changing the way that you are thinking about something, and also just the people that's involved in this situation. Also try to see their point of view and where they are coming from. Also that understanding of all points of views, and then making that in your life to shift your energy as well. Okay, guys, because what spirit is telling you with this energy of new life over here is that literally there is something brewing in your life with the energy of new life. This is that energy of something new coming in. So this will be different things for different people. This can literally be that maybe something new and exciting is coming into your life that you have been waiting for. This can be, the creation of a project that you have been working on. This can be, the next step in a relationship. For many of you, this can also be starting a family. This is that birth, the birth of something new. Like I said, this can be physical, a real baby, but this is something coming into your life that is new, that is full of life, full of abundance. And if you are stuck in this energy of the perception and holding negative perceptions and negative thoughts, this will block that energy from coming in. So literally, spirit is telling you, change the way you view the situation, change your thoughts, focus really very much, where are you putting your mental energy? What are you viewing in your life? How are you viewing the people around you? How are you viewing the situations in your life? Is it in a negative way? If I see people in their most negative way and situations in their most negative way, what am I going to attract? Negative things. I'm going to attract unwanted things. So definitely change the way you are seeing things, change the way you view the people and the situations in your life. Spirit is saying with this healing energy over here, this is really a space where, see the best in everyone around you, see the best in the situations, no matter how difficult it is. Just try to focus more on that positive energy, that thoughts that's positive. Oh, blah 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 is really good because they are helping me in that way. And also going around and blessing everyone around you. Bless especially the people that presses your buttons the most. Bless everyone around you, because if we spread that blessings from a true place of love and givingness, we also attract that into our lives. So overall, pile number one, your message from spirit is that there is new life, the birth of something new coming in, but where you are focusing your energy now and the way you are viewing this situation, it is blocking all the beautiful, abundant, wonderful things from coming in. Even if you have seen some of these things coming in, more will come in if you can change your perception and start blessing everyone around you. Start seeing everything with love, everything in a new positive energy. Notice all the beautiful wonderful things. And all the people that irritate you or presses your buttons or feel that they can't understand you, know that they are your greatest teachers and bless them for the lessons that they bring in. Thank you so much. Have a blessed day. Hi, guys, and welcome to everybody that chose pile number 2 with this beautiful abalone shell. Welcome to your reading, guys. Okay, let's get the messages for you guys. So let's start over here with this competition energy over here. Let me just show you guys. We have the warrior guides. Okay, guys, so with this energy currently over here, this can indicate that right now in your life, there can be some kind of conflict going on. So this can be conflict in many different ways. This can be like, you know, some kind of serious conflict where there is legal battles involved. This can be just that ego competitive energy in business. There can be any kind of energy like that, but there is also that energy of, you know, for many of you, some kind of fighting energy, some kind of, you know, conflict energy. And with the competition, this can also be that maybe between you and some other people, there might be that competition that brings a lot of conflict in. So there is that kind of energy that is currently going on. Just, you know, just take it to your situation. What are you currently going on where it feels that there's a lot of conflict and a lot of maybe competition going on? You know, that energy where maybe you feel that you really have to step into your warrior energy and make your voice be heard, or whatever the case might be. But this is the kind of energy that is coming up right now. And just remember, whenever we find ourselves in a kind of competition or in a battle with somebody, just remember that it is always the best thing to just hold everybody in that energy of love and compassion, and to be in that energy where you know, you just hope the best comes out for everyone involved in this situation. Because know that every situation that's maybe uncomfortable, you know, where we have to face certain things like, you know, stand up for ourselves or whatever the case might be, this is also an opportunity for growth. Very often it is these difficult situations in life that brings that energy where we can grow and learn more about ourselves and also step into our own worthiness as well. So whatever you know, you guys are going through, I wish you all the best. So let's get a little bit more guidance about this situation. So right now, the biggest guidance that is coming through is Spirit is saying, okay, there's some kind of very much unwanted energy, some kind of conflicting energy, some kind of competition energy, and it will be very good for you to just release your energy from this situation, to take a time out, to not get so intensely involved in this energy, because this is something that will drain your energy. It will take your life force energy. It will make you feel unhappy. And you know, you have worked so hard to get where it is that you are right now. And you know, nobody needs to be stuck in this energy. By saying this is not an energy that, you know, that I'm telling you that let people walk over you. I'm still telling you that if need be, step in your warrior energy, say what you need to say, do what you need to do, follow your higher self, your highest guidance about this, but don't get overly involved where you don't need to get involved. Really follow your intuition with this situation and release this energy as much as you can. For some of you, you literally just need to, you know, cut the cords and take time out. But this is very much a time with this hermit energy, with retreat and yes, retreat and recharge. So with the hermit energy, this is really stepping away from all conflict and just to find your center, to find your balance, so that you don't pull that on so much that it influences you negatively. This can also just be that time that, you know, you have worked so hard and there is a lot of competition and a lot of conflict, and it's just time to take a breather, to take some time out. So take it however it resonates to you. But if there is any conflict, you know, take some time out from that conflict. That is a clear message. And if you feel you need to, go away and go and recharge yourself and go on a nice holiday. You know, with this energy as well, with the recharge energy and the competition energy over here, we also have the friendship energy. And it says, be with the ones who make you shine, who love you and really care. Keep those and let the others go. So, with this energy, it can also mean that there might be some people in your life currently that is very toxic, and you need to step away and not, share your energy and your time with them. So, again, take this how it resonates. Very often, there can be people that, is always in that ego space of finding competition, and they aren't true friends. So, follow your intuition. If there's somebody that you need to step away from, do that energy and step away from that. This is really spirit telling you that you need to move away from something that is toxic and recharge your energy, recharge your batteries. Because with this energy over here, we have lady, and it says enjoy growth and reap the reward. So this is a wonderful, very beautiful, positive card, which is really telling us that which we have been focusing on, that which we have been working hard towards, will now be abundant. We will now reap the awards. We will receive that abundance from all the hard work that we have been putting in. So this is a very, very positive, abundant card to get at this moment in time. So we can see, if you have been working hard on a project, on hard in work, whatever the case might be, you are now about to receive the rewards. This can also be money rewards as well, but this is, really that growth in an area of your life, that abundance in an area of your life. You are now going to reap those rewards. So, this is really spirit telling you that you have worked too hard, and now you are about to receive all these rewards. So just cut out all these negative energies and people that no longer serves you. With the hermit energy and with this card as well, this can also tell you to spend more time with your good close friends that bring out the best in you. There is also a message to be careful what you share with others as well. So take that as well. Okay, guys, so wonderful things coming up. Release yourself from all this negative energy and from negative people and reap these beautiful rewards. This is a really positive, lovely card to get. And always remember, we need to open ourselves up to these beautiful blessings. So blessings be upon you guys. Thank you so much, guys. Keep well. Namaste. Hi, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. To everybody that chose this shell over here, welcome, guys. Okay, guys, so let's get into your messages about what it is that you need to know right now. Okay, guys, so first of all, we can see that there is that energy of, change and transformation that is surrounding you right now. There is that opportunity for that. So let's get a little bit deeper into that. So let's start over here with this card, truth, over here with the higher self. Okay, guys, so with this energy, this is, your spiritual team, your guides, your angels telling you that um, very often we see things a certain way, but this is now a time to change the way that we are seeing the situation, to look deeper into certain situations within our lives. So, for example, if there is something going on in our lives, rather than focusing on the emotions and the feelings that we are feeling, try to see the deeper cause of why those emotions and those feelings come up. So, very often, it is very difficult to deal with certain feelings and emotions. And sometimes we can have certain feelings and emotions coming up in life. For example, maybe we feel sad or whatever the case might be, but we kind of don't sit with that energy and feel where it is coming from. And sometimes it's also very difficult to face truths. And right now, Spirit is telling you that there is something going on in your life, and it is, you need more information and more truth about this situation. You aren't seeing it exactly in the light that it is. There's more information available from this situation. Um, and it's also about being truthful to yourself. So, about your own emotions and your own feelings. Where is it coming through from, So, what will really help you to get into that energy and to really feel your emotions and get in contact with your higher self will be to spend more time by yourself and to really recharge your batteries and to retreat yourself. So basically, overall, the message that I am trying to tell you is that Spirit is telling you that there is something in your life and you are not seeing the truth of this situation, and this is affecting the way that you are living your life. This is placing certain blocks on your path. Yes, maybe for many of you tuning into pile number 3, maybe there has been a lot of difficult situations in your life and a lot of challenges in your life. And very often, with lots of difficult things and challenges in our lives, there's a lot that we accumulate and a lot of things that we have to work through. And very often it is difficult to work through these things. But if we actually do sit and we work through it, it can shift a lot of things within our life and it can change many things within our life as well. This can be really, really simple things. For example, maybe there's something that you want to achieve, but you keep holding yourself back. You don't step in to achieving that. And if you actually sit with that, you might see that it is maybe self-worth issues that might have happened. Many years ago, somebody might have told you that you are not good enough, and it might have hurt you so badly, and you didn't want to go back to that memory and feel it. But now, when you can sit with this and you can go back, finally, you know where it comes from, and you can bring that healing in. So, this is not always the nicest thing to do, but it is so beneficial and it brings so many changes in our lives. So, right now, the overall message that is coming through is you need to sit with something and see the truth of the situation. And very often, you can follow the circumstances and the things you are attracting in your daily life to know what it is, and your emotions can also tell you. So if you are somebody that maybe can just, like, maybe certain things can just make you so angry and you don't understand what it is, sit with that emotion. Where does it come from? Or maybe you feel sadness, for certain things. Sit with that. Where does it come from? Where do you need to heal that aspect of yourself? Or maybe if somebody triggers you the whole time, very often we can let others trigger us, maybe there's something that they do and it brings out a lot of emotions within you. Sit and feel, why does this person bring out emotions within me? What is it within me that I need to heal, that I need to focus on? So, Spirit is telling you, because you need to focus on your own energy and your own healing right now. That is the message, focus on your own truth. What is going on? What is it that you need to heal? You also need to find time for yourself at this moment with the hermit energy, retreat and recharge. So, spending time by yourself will really help you to get into that deeper layers and to find that truth of what needs to be healed. It's like a sorry, it's like an onion, and you peeling off the layers and you're getting to that inside, what is inside there that needs to heal. So right now, the overall message that Spirit is telling you, that there is something that you need to heal with in your life, and right now you need to spend a lot of time and going within, meditating, going within, finding that healing energy. Remember that it isn't always easy, but it is extremely beneficial. And the reason as well, this is now a time for you to completely transform your life. There is so many healing energy. There's so much transformation and change energy that is surrounding you right now. That change wants to come into your life. This beautiful energy where your talents and your dreams come alive. Spirit is telling you with this card over here that you have gifts, you have talents, and now is a time to tune into those gifts and those talents and to really bring this out in your life and to live this joyful life where you share your gifts and your challenge with your talents with everybody. This is a time of transformation where you can really let your light shine and live each day in complete joy and things. But we can't completely do that if we don't step into that healing energy and heal what needs to be healed. So overall, There's lots of transformation and happy energies around you. But to fully, completely embrace that energy and to fully, completely step into that energy, you need to focus on your own self healing and see the truth of a situation. And the way that you do this is by spending a lot of time by yourself. So let's see over here, shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. So this is really that energy where spirit is telling you, maybe there might have been a lot of challenges in the past and a lot of difficult things and a lot of mountains that you had to climb, that and a lot of setbacks, whatever the case might be. But right now it is your time to step into your glory, into your queenness, into your kingness, into your magnificentness, into that energy where you share what it is that you need to share, to really step into that powerful energy. We also have the energy change. You are transforming. Let go of the past. Embrace the light and joy of this new day. Again, let go of the past. So this is really that energy. Let go of the past. Bring in that healing energy. You no longer need to hold on to the past. This is also telling you, this card, transform. So this is transform that old past, that hurtful past, those challenges. Transform it, change the way you see it. Yes, sometimes it doesn't go away, but we can transform it and learn from it and bring that healing that we need to bring into that situation. So overall, you guys have wonderful energies about beautiful change and transformation coming in, and beautiful energies where you can step into that healing energy. Remember that spirit is with you. Your higher self is working with you. So open yourself up, do the work, bring in the healing energy, and transform your life to a magnificent, wonderful life where you really let your talents and your glory be seen. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a lovely, lovely day. Lots of love and light. Namaste.